So thank you guys so much for coming to our orientation. I think I know just about everyone here, but just in case, my name is Amanda Frantz. I'm the Executive Director of Keen New York. And as you all know, we unfortunately had to suspend all of our in-person programs as of March because of COVID virus. So we have been operating virtually for the last several months, and we were very excited to be able to come up with a virtual Keen camp. And what was very exciting for us is that we've never actually done a camp before in person. So even doing this virtually was just kind of a brand new idea. So I wanted to just kind of thank you guys for joining us. I'm going to do my best not to take too much of your time. I'm going to go ahead and mute everyone. You can all hear me clearly. So I wanted to share, I know some of you were part of the July camp, and those of you who were, I hope that your children had a lot of fun. We had a lot of fun with them and planning out the activities and enjoying all of the sessions. Our July camp theme was camping, so we did our best to try and bring activities that the kids would typically experience camp virtually. And so we decided on another camp for August, and we came up with the theme around the world. And basically what we are going to do is explore different areas, different countries, different cities and places around the world. And we're going to explore the cultures and different activities that kids and families in these places enjoy. So been to our in-person programs, then you know that our programs are typically non-structured, and all of the kids really get to work one-to-one with the volunteers and just play and have a good time. One of the challenges that we faced in moving virtually is that we don't have that same volunteer ratio and opportunity with the kids. So one of the big differences with our virtual programs is that we are more structured online and we do all of the activities together in a virtual space. So all of our programs are still run either by myself or our program coordinator or our volunteer coaches committee. So one of the great things is we've had the same group of members of the coaches leading sessions. They will continue to lead the sessions for our August camp, and I know that they're very excited. Big differences from our regular in-person programs is that all of the programs that we're running for our Keen camp all fall under the theme of around the world, and all of the coaches worked together to come up with, I guess the best way to put it is a curriculum that would overlap and have some consistency in the programs. So just to give you an idea, what we will be doing is every Tuesday, we're going to have what we call a peek inside. And so we have a volunteer who will be exploring specific areas on Tuesdays. So this volunteer is trained in African dance. So when we are exploring Africa, we will do an African dance session. We will also be visiting Mexico and doing some activities based on Mexico, as well as Brazil. So those are some of the places that we're going to be visiting on Tuesdays. And those sessions are going to start next Tuesday. They'll be at 4 p.m. And they'll last about 30 to 40 minutes on the Tuesdays. And the kids will explore different places on Tuesdays. So that should be a lot of fun. And then we're kind of using our Saturdays to delve deeper into specific cultures. So we will be visiting a number of different places, but on Saturdays, we've picked 4 different locations to really visit each week. And our August camp is going to last for 4 weeks. So the first place, which we'll be visiting this weekend, which you should have received an email for earlier today with all of the links for this week's programs, we'll be visiting Mexico. And you'll notice that we changed some of our camp program names to fit the language. So instead of a wake-up call for our Saturday program, we're calling it Despierta Keen, which basically is wake up keen in Spanish. And the same is true for our arts and crafts program. We changed the name. So really just those kind of little touches to go along with the theme and help the kids feel like they are really exploring these places. So our first weekend will be Mexico. Our second Saturday will be Africa. Our third week will be visiting China. And the last week will be a combination of Polynesia and Hawaii. So those will be some of the places that we're visiting on Saturday, and the wake up call sessions in the morning and our arts and crafts sessions in the afternoon will be based on those locations. So the kids will be doing activities based on those locations. On Sundays, we are using Sundays as our Explorer Day. So each Sunday morning, we will have a different activity. This Sunday, we will have yoga. And if you've ever been to one of our yoga programs, our coach Karina, she's really phenomenal. She's a great storyteller and really wonderful at engaging the kids in doing these yoga movements and not even realizing that they're doing yoga because they're really going through a story, and she makes it a lot of fun and uses music and a lot of visuals to help them engage. So she'll be taking the kids kind of on like a journey around the world, exploring different places, and the kids will be doing yoga poses to get to these different places. So that will be a lot of fun. Next Sunday, we will have indoor soccer. And our families who participated in our July session know that, you know, we're not using a real ball. We're not having kids break windows or anything in your homes. We've modified the activities for indoors. But with that soccer program, we'll be taking a look at different soccer teams around the world, learning about places that really have soccer as their big sports team. So our coach, his name is Sarabana, and he will be sharing a lot of different facts and some fun games and trivia with the kids about places around the world that play soccer. So that will be the next week. And then the last Sunday of camp, we will have a virtual cookout. And one of our coaches, John, is a professional chef, and he will be showing the kids how to make meals from some of the different locations that we are virtually visiting. So he'll be doing some Chinese food, some Mexican dishes, just a lot of different foods that he'll be showing the kids how to make. And we'll send out recipes and things if you guys want to try some of those foods that he makes. We'll share the recipes and ingredients, and you're welcome to try it at home. So that's kind of what our Sunday mornings are going to look like. It's going to be just different activities that explore the different areas that we look at on Saturdays. And then our Sunday evening, we'll continue to have what we call our campfire sessions. And at our campfire sessions, one of our coaches named Christy shares a story, usually just a fun kid's story that usually has some kind of positive message or motivational message for the kids. We usually share books that have a lot of pictures and are not too long so that, you know, we can keep everyone's attention. And then immediately following the story, we always have a musical guest. So sometimes it's a DJ, sometimes it's someone playing live music. And we have like different guests every Sunday evening, and that will be at 7:30 on Sunday evenings. And that typically goes for about 30 to 45 minutes, just depending on the guests that we have and how long the musical portion of it is. So we will continue to do that on Sunday evenings. So that's pretty much what we have plans for the kids. You know, we will also continue to have our Thursday story times. We do a Thursday night story time at 7:30, and we will have a coach reading a story that will also be exploring different cultures. So it may be a story in a different language. It might be a story that talks about different religions. It's really just going to be a time when the kids get to kind of explore different cultures and places that they may or may not have been to. So we're really excited about that as well. So those are all of the activities that we have for the kids. It's pretty much going to be every week from Thursday through Sunday, we'll have activities for the kids. And then hopefully you've been receiving our emails for the movie nights. We've been doing family movie nights every Monday night. We have one immediately following this orientation at 7 p.m. Tonight we'll be watching the B movie. We use Netflix and Netflix Party specifically to watch movies. We send out instructions in an email. So if you are not getting those emails, definitely let me know so that I can double check your email address and I can get all of the information to you. But we'll continue to do our family movie nights. In August, we're going to do our best to try and find movies that go along with the locations that we're exploring. It is a little challenging because we're limited to the movies that are on Netflix, but we are working to try and find family-friendly movies that will go along with the theme of Around the World. So I'm going to stop there for now and see if there are any questions, and then I'll just quickly share kind of what we're planning to do for the parents. This is all stuff that we're planning to do for the kids. So are there any questions?
What is the time for Saturday? You want to talk?
Yes. Hello.
Hi.
My grandma would like to know what's the time for Saturday.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, so our Saturday morning program is going to be at 10:30. So it's from 10:30 to 11:30. And then we have our second session, which is our art program, Saturday afternoons at 2:30. And that one usually runs for about 30 to 45 minutes, just depending on the art project. So it's from 2:30 to 3:15-ish.
Well, the reason I asked, she does a therapy session and at different times, sometime 11, sometime 11:15. So that's what I'm asking. I don't want to take much of your time, you know what I mean?
Oh, no, that's not a problem at all. So one of the things that we've been doing is we actually record all of the sessions that we're doing, and then we post them onto our YouTube channel, and we share that link out. So if you miss a session, you can always go back to the recording and you can do the project or watch the video along with the kids. So hopefully that's helpful if you're not able to make a session.
Great, because she has therapy twice a month, you know, so one from the therapist and one from the shrink. So I don't want to miss either one of you because she gets bored.
Yeah, no, you can definitely watch them on our YouTube channel. You can even see ones that we've done since March. We've been posting up most of those sessions, so you can always go back and you won't be have stuff to do.
Link, YouTube, send us the link so she can look.
No problem. No problem.
That's the only question I have.
Okay, no worries. Any other questions? Okay, awesome. So the last thing that I wanted to share is, and some of you may know this because you've been participating for the last few months, but we will continue to offer some programs for our parents. So on Tuesday nights at 8 and or 8:30, depending on the which weekday it is, which week it is, we will alternate between having our caregiver relaxation, which is our yoga and meditation that our coach Waldy leads. And that happens twice a month on Tuesday nights at 8:30, usually lasts for about 30 minutes. And it's just a time for the parents to be able to relax, do some breathing techniques, really just to wind down. It's meant to be something that you can do without your children around, just so you can get a little bit of a break. So that's for Tuesday nights. And we will send out an email every week we'll send out an email for our Tuesday night program. You will need to sign up for the adult programs because we do open that up to everyone. So that's something I guess that I should mention is when you signed up for the August camp, you signed up for your child for all of the sessions. So you are already registered for camp. So basically every Monday you will get an email that will have all of the links for the week for the upcoming programs. And then we always send out a reminder email about 30 minutes before the session with the link again. So we'll send it on Monday, one big email with all the programs for the week. And then on the day of, we send out a reminder email with the links for the upcoming session. However, for the parent programs, which happen on Tuesday nights, you will need to sign up. So on Mondays, we will send out an email letting you know what the Tuesday program is for the parents, and then you can sign up. And once you're registered, we send out the link on Tuesday so that you can join. So there's two things that will be happening on Tuesday evenings. One is the caregiver yoga program, which is at 8:30. That will happen twice a month. And then our other one is going to be our Tuesday talks, which has been a combination of either a workshop where we bring someone in to share some resources, information with you on relevant topics, or will just be a time for our parents to be able to come together and talk and share ideas with each other. We will, possibly come up with a topic of discussion. Some of the topics might include things like transitioning your child after the age of 21, which is when the KEEN program ends at 21. Other topics might include, survival hacks for COVID-19 and what are families doing to, take care of their mental health and how are families staying active. So we'll have different topics on the Tuesday talks for families to come together and just share. We will have a Tuesday Talks program tomorrow evening at 8 p.m. We did not send the email out yet because we are waiting to hear back from our instructor. We're hoping to be able to do a Zumba class tomorrow evening. If that doesn't work out, then we will just have a talk session. But we will send out an email to you guys as soon as we have all of the details for tomorrow evening so that you can register for it. So that's pretty much everything that I have. Any questions or feedback?
Yeah, but can I ask you a question, Amanda?
Yes.
So we register every week for every adult session, but I don't have to register for child because for children one time we register and that's it. Yes?
Correct. That's correct.
Okay.
Yes. So
And
if
one
you
more
receive
question
an
also.
email
Yeah.
for this orientation, then you're already registered. Paul is registered. So your kids are already registered for all of the August programs for the kids. So
Yeah.
we'll just send
And
out.
one more thing, I just heard, you mentioned, I didn't know that your program is only up to 21, but it's many program only up to 21. Do you have any chapter of KEEN? What is serve kids when they're aging this, 21? Do you have any other KEEN program or similar program, or some program?
So we do get that question a lot. We don't right now. One of the things that we have been talking about is extending our program or creating like an alumni for kids who have aged out. Those are the kinds of things that we are hoping to get feedback on when we have our Tuesday evening meetings. I know that, it's something that's really hard for a lot of our families. We've been working with the same kids for a long time, and when they hit 21, it's hard for us to say goodbye as well. So, we do have some kids who are older than 21 that are still in, but our goal is to try and figure out, what we can do, if there are other organizations that we can partner with, or if there's a way that we can change our mission to include people who are over 21. So the short answer is,
I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just going to say the short answer is that we don't have a program right now, but it is something that we have heard from a lot of families that would like us to have a program on 21. And so our board of directors is definitely taking that into consideration.
Yeah. So first of all, you have already voiced from us. We would love to know that you are doing longer than 21. And maybe on top of this, I spoke with different parents in different organizations. And whatever I heard that many organizations changing now the rules, and especially because of COVID-19, in many aspects that they, even when they need special permission, they're allowed to extend because now whoever even thought that they're graduating by 21, they might be will be able to be eligible for longer services because they didn't they missed actually this year in many aspects.
Yeah, so right now
So
we are not we're not graduating anyone out. Last year we did our first graduation was in June.
mhm.
Obviously June has passed, so we're not asking, right now everyone who's registered with us is still able to participate in all of our programs. And we probably won't be revisiting aging out until probably next year or the year after. So yeah, so don't feel pressure like, oh, we
No,
can't.
no, no, I don't feel pressure and we're not
Okay.
21 yet. I just, I never thought about it, but because you mentioned, I thought to
Yeah.
ask this question. Yeah.
Yeah, so it is one of the things. We had a town hall in June, and that was one of the number one things that our family
Up to you.
about was, what can we do for our families that are, aging out, basically. So it's definitely something we're thinking about, and we're hoping to be able to either work within our own program to 21, or to be able to find other organizations that are similar that we can partner with and help that
Yeah,
transition.
because this is the difference. Kids at 21, they're still young, and to have all development disorder program just because it's older than 21, it's a big difference. What kids need 21, no, kids young adult 21, 22, 25, compared with the 50 plus. And the
Yeah.
same, disability. So it's a totally different approach, totally different. So if you can continue towards this, so by the time we're aging of the program, you will have some kind of solution. Okay?
Thank you. Yes, we're definitely working on it. Thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else? Any other questions?
I just want to say thank you so much, Amanda, for an amazing program. We are surviving, and we are so glad to be part of the program for a few years now. And I cannot give you ravings for what it meant for us as a family, and for my kid Eric, growing up. I'm so glad that we found him in the recreation center.
Oh,
Thank you so much for everything.
Thank you. We've really loved having Eric, so thank you so much. Yeah, we miss all of the kids. We miss everyone in person, but we're happy that we're able to at least do some stuff, so offer something. So we know it's not perfect, online. It's not being in person, but we're happy that we can still connect and do something for the families.
Thank you, Amanda. Thank you.
So the last thing that I will mention before I let you all go is this Friday at 4 p.m. We are going to have a dance party for the kids. So everyone will be invited to that and welcome to join us. It'll just be a time of a lot of music. If you've been to our dance parties, you know that we play a really awesome playlist, and we have a couple of our volunteers dancing, and we just let the kids have a really good time dancing and enjoying themselves. So we'll have that this Friday at 4 p.m. That will be our kickoff to our August program. So you might hear some music in other languages as play some music in some of the languages from the countries we'll be exploring this month in August. So yeah, that's it for me. At 7 o'clock tonight, we'll have the B movie. So let me know if you would like the information for that, and I will be sure to send you the link. You want to see it? Okay, awesome. I will send you guys the information to watch it at 7. So thank you all so much, and I hope to see you and your children over the course of the next few weeks. Have a great night.
Thank you.
Thank you
Thank you,
guys.
Miss Amanda.
Okay, take care.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye.
Thank you.
Thank
All the best. Thank you, Amanda.